Hello.
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 Hello. We're back.
We're back. What a time to be alive.
What a time
We're
to be
recording
alive.
this on a very special day.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a leap day. It's 29th
Oh.
of February. The last day of summer. We got an extra day of summer.
Well, let's leap into the podcast.
Oh! Showbiz.
What's that about?
Love that.
Hello.
I feel like I'm rubbing off on you a bit. That is very radio. I love
Was that very radio? Oh, gosh. I'm
I
getting too
think
comfortable
so.
on this thing. That's right.
I love that. Welcome to Throwing Drinks. I'm Jen. That's Maggie. Maggie, one of Australia's foremost radio broadcasters. One of the best in the biz. The golden tonsils, they called her.
Oh. The golden tonsils. Oh.
Is that gross? Someone got called that, right?
I'm pretty. That was what's his face that's still alive? Isn't that like
Johnny, the guy that does the SBS Up Late voice?
Yeah, with the glasses. He wears the aviator sunnies.
I can't remember his name. Oh,
John Laws. That's it.
Oh, gross. I just looked him up.
John
Yucky.
Laws walked so Alan Jones could run. That's what it really was. Isn't it good to start a podcast tapping into radio royalty? Like John Laws and Alan Jones.
That's our demographic.
Kyle and Jackie O.
Although, did you see Jackie O, the whole thing about how one of the producers on Kyle and Jackie O's show was getting paid literally double what a female producer was being paid? Like the male producer was getting paid double what a female producer was getting paid?
That doesn't surprise me in the least.
They read out what they earned on air. Like, I hate to give it to Kyle and Jackie O, but that's kind of fucking rock and roll to be like, oh, we just found out we're one of the worst workplaces for the pay gap.
Man, it is kind of like they say what you want about them, but they always fought to have equality in the pair, right? So she got paid the same because he needs her, like he does. He does. When you listen to it, it's so apparent that they need each other as a pairing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know how Howard Stern has that offsider?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah, you need someone, like an anchor, essentially.
Yeah. Someone to banter with. Or,
Could you imagine Kyle on his own? That'd be unbearable. You need the Jackie.
Would you ever kiss Kyle?
Ew, no. Yucky. I saw him in real life.
I'd kiss Jackie. She seems like she'd be up for it.
Yeah, she's hot. I saw Kyle at a party, and it is not good. Not kissing him. I just mean like seeing him in real life. You're like, oh, it's actually worse than I imagined. Does that make sense?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I feel scared even saying that because I feel like he would come after.
I know, it's really weird, isn't it? It's really like, you know, I say what you want about it. I find they are unbelievably entertaining.
I just thought, I was saying this to Nathan when I saw that whole thing. So after they revealed that one of the female producers getting paid half of what a male producer was getting paid on their show, all of the female staff on that show, including Jackie, walked out of the station, like on air. And I was like, you would literally never catch anyone at Triple J ever doing anything like that. Like, I feel like that's so punk rock to do and like actually meaningful to be like, hey, we're pointing out this is really fucked within our own station. No one at Triple J would ever do anything like that, even though fuck stuff like that happens all the time there.
Interesting. It's just an incredible thing. It feels like it's almost too incredible, the fact that they're doing this. Like it's like, what? This really got through? They're really doing this? This is amazing.
As in the pay transparency being...
Yeah, it feels like something you'd hear about from like Sweden and you'd be like, I wish they did that here. Like the fact they're doing it is such a good start to the whole thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I need to sneeze. I'm so sorry.
Go.
Pardon me.
Bless you.
Thank you. It's dusty in here.
Oh, no.
Sorry. I'm so sorry to bring down the mood, but it's dusty in here.
It's dusty in there.
Yeah. I like how much drama it's causing. I had a friend find out that she was getting paid half of what guy that she trained to do the same job is getting paid. So a guy that she trained is getting paid twice what she is getting paid to do the same job. She's like, cool, Mom out. She's like, I'm going to do half my fucking job then. I kind of love it. It's crazy.
Yeah, just do half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this weird boss in one company who just kept like hiring consultants for no reason coming out of Sydney who would do no work that was visible. And one of them was so fucking thick that he managed to reply all to a company email with his timesheet on it. So everyone saw how much money he was getting paid as a consultant. And you just heard like over like 10 minutes, like this groan, like this open plan office, like groans happen of people going, no. Like,
that's so funny.
Consultant is the key. I want to be a consultant. They earn a lot of money and they do their own hours.
It's such a bullshit job too. Like,
that's what I want to be. I'll consult for you.
Thank you, please. If I had the money, I would just bring my friends on as like consultants. I don't know what you would be doing, but if I had the money, it's like watching all the Taylor Swift stuff, like how she has a dad working for her and a mum and like all of her friends and stuff. Like they're all on the tour, but like she's clearly given them some role, which like means that she can financially justify it.
So you'd give me one of those?
Yeah, like her dad hands out sandwiches. Her dad, the manager, I assume, hands out sandwiches at her shows. So I'm like, from the VIP section, basically just takes the sandwiches from the VIP section and then goes and hands them over the barricade to people. I would feel like you'd like to do that.
Yeah, I'd be professional friend because I can have access to your hair and makeup team.
Yes.
And then I'll just follow you around. But not all the time. You know what? You'll pay me to keep it real. You need one of those friends because everyone's going to be telling you.
And that's the most real thing you can do is pay someone to tell you.
Everyone's going to be telling you that you're great and everything you're doing is right. And you need that one friend to go, I don't know, Jen.
I don't know. I think maybe you're not as great as everyone's saying.
Yeah, there's an interesting tone you used with that stage hand, Jen. So, and then I use your hair and makeup and then I fuck off.
Yeah, you're like, anyway, I'm going to glam. Bye.
On
I would love you dressing me down in glam. That would be fun. Like if you had full on like fake lashes that like whip the air as you're blinking, as you're being like, I don't know, man. Like I think you've changed.
You've changed. Just on your private jet. Just be like, she's always like, it'd be tough because I don't think you'd change that much. So I'd have to be constantly looking for issues.
I've lost you.
And sagas and problems too.
I'd lost you. But yeah, I heard private jet and then I heard problems and sagas.
Okay, I'll do it again. It would be hard because I don't think like you'd be one of those people that it would change too much. So my job would be difficult where I'd be constantly trying to find issues that you caused to bring up to justify my
you would be like
private jet
3-ply on the private jet toilet. Really single ply, Jen. What are you doing? You're not doing the big ones and twos in the sky. You're doing mini ones and twos. You don't need 3-ply. You're a fucking diva.
And my email signature would be like Maggie Luke underneath, keeping it real. It's like, she's back, you know. Yeah, every biopic you hear of a singer or someone has that person in it. And that person either is a goodie or a very, very baddie.
Yeah.
Who just takes over, gets rid of like the people that really care about you. Yeah. I'll do that. Take over.
Please. I need someone to take over. It's not going well.
I'm very, very comfortable with the fact that Taylor Swift concerts have finished.
Me too. It was a crazy time.
You know, I reckon it'd be super fun to go to, and I didn't go to it, so I'm not saying that. Just the news cycle. The news cycle's constant. Like, what else are they going to write on this poor person? Just, you know, it's just too much. She's going to burn out.
At the end of the day, it's songs, you know? At the end of the day, it's a girl singing songs. Like, what can you say more than that? Like,
did you see that one of that woman just sobbing out the front, that TikTok?
Yes.
Because they played a song that she couldn't hear or something. And she sobbed like someone had died.
she'd gone outside the stadium in Sydney, so she didn't have tickets, and had gone outside, and I'm guessing like was live streaming herself listening to the concert with her friends. And then a song, Taylor does surprise songs in her set, so you don't know necessarily what you're going to get from across her career. And Taylor played some song that this girl was like just instantly went, no, and started crying. And I was thinking the only time I've ever heard a person cry like that is when my mum found out that my brother had been murdered. That's as bad as close.
I'm not allowed to laugh.
You're allowed to laugh at that. That's not a joke on my mum and my brother. That's a joke on that girl being psycho.
It did. It sounded like a guttural wail of sorrow.
Yes.
And I think that is a perfectly adequate time to sound like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like
on a live stream in front of your friends.
On a live stream about a Taylor Swift song.
If I did that to you in public.
What? You just wailed like that?
If I fell to my knees and went, no! Would we still be friends a week later?
I don't have a lot of time for people getting upset. Maybe not publicly. Publicly, I probably call the cops and get you sectioned.
Yeah, fair enough. But honestly, if you're a good friend, that's what you do.
Yeah, I would get you sectioned and then
drop
let
me off the
Nathan
hospital.
deal with it and probably check
Move
in
on
now
with
and
your
then.
life.
Yeah, I don't know if I've never been sure if I'm good as a comforter, but I know a lot of my friends don't come for me. I'm always the one. I always hear it secondhand, or I'm the last to know. Like
if
they'll tell me.
Come for you,
I get told in the group if something awful's happened to something.
I'm being a child because you said I don't know if someone's come for me, and then you said I feel like I'm always the last to know, or I hear from someone else. Sorry, I was listening to you, but also I was very tickled. But that's that radio training. That's those golden tonsils that you have.
Quick.
Yeah.
A lot of I always feel like my friends I'm the last of the group to find out, which makes me worry that I'm bad at reactions or comforting people in times of stress.
Sorry.
They have to have like 4 of them to tell me break news.
I would say every time I've called you and been crying, you've been incredible.
Really?
Grounding, calming. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You help me get. You help me. You let me have my feelings, and then you're like, all right, and then
we
it's
need
gonna
to
be
wrap
okay,
this
and
up.
this is and then let's. You need to wrap this up. Your time's running out. It's been an hour. No, but I feel like you're very good at letting people, cry it out and then be like grounded and not being hysterical about things. Not being like, yes, it is the end of the world, like feeding into that. Like you're very good at just being like, yeah, man, that sucks. I hate that. Like,
okay.
Being
That's
real
good to
about
know.
it.
I've never
Keeping
known
it real.
Keeping it real. I've never known if I've been a good comforter.
Yeah.
So now it begs the question, why am I always the last to know with my circle of friends? And why do they break it to me in a group? I don't every single time. They sit down and all 4 of them are like, I've got more than 4 friends. I was just thinking of 4, okay?
I think I only have 4. I think I only have 4 friends.
Do you?
Like for comforting level? I think there's probably only 4 people that I would be comforted by or be a comfort to. I don't think that's unnecessary. Because that makes sense, right? 5 maximum.
I mean, is that a cough?
That was my boyfriend coughing in the next room. So it'll soon be 4 because I assume he has COVID.
It's good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think being like, I think I have levels. If I really like you, you'll get the full Maggie treatment. But if I don't have a lot of time for you, I really struggle with hearing people getting upset and complaining about stuff.
Yeah.
But if it's funny, I'm all ears. It has to be funny.
Yeah.
If someone's like upset about something that could be like, is generally a little bit funny, then I'll listen in. But if it's just someone telling me
wailing,
I don't like people
about
telling
a Taylor
me
Swift song.
Yeah.
Then you're a bit.
I don't like people telling me like really personal information when I don't know them that well. That's the one I don't like. It's that makes me feel real weird. I feel weird about it. You know,
Yeah.
you're gone too hard too soon. I don't have time for this.
We don't know each other like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I mean, like, that's okay. It's okay to be like, I don't need to know this info. Getting too deep.
I think so. I think also the problem is just surrounded by comedians who are so used to talking about themselves that sometimes you're like, I actually don't know you. Like, we've met twice. Why are you telling me this? Why are you talking to me like this?
Yeah.
I once had to say that to someone. I was like, I'm sorry, we don't know each other like that. Actually, the best one I've ever seen. Shout out to Zach Ruane. Because I don't know if I've told you this story, but basically we were backstage at a music festival and a friend of a friend of a friend was invited backstage. And so it was like Auntie Donna were headlining the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
I was headlining the comedy stage.
Mm-hmm.
And basically everyone through that day everyone else had kind of just like been on and off and left because the site was a bit outside of, I can't remember, but outside of whatever town we were at. So people would kind of just go do their set and then leave. And because we were both on towards the end of the day, we were both in the green room together and we were both hanging out. And there was this one chick and none of us knew who she was with and whatever. And every now and then she'd like ask us for like a drink or like whatever off our riders.
Mm.
And I by myself. So on these things, I don't have like a big group or anything. So I'm like, oh, you can have like a drink. I'm not going to drink 12 beers, whatever the fuck. But then she started just like helping herself to my rider. And I was like, okay, well, that's not the agreement. Whatever.
Was this me?
No, it was not you. I don't think you would ever do that.
I'd do that, yeah.
You wouldn't drink 12 of my beers if I.
Oh, not 12. No,
yeah.
I can't even. Yeah, I wouldn't get through them. I'd be on the floor after 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that would still leave me 8 beers.
Yeah.
You know?
So it wouldn't be that much of an issue.
So it would be fine, actually. It would be a weight off my back. But anyway, so this girl gets real drunk. None of us really know who she is. None of us are friends with her like that. And I'm about to get ready to go on and do my headline set. And she comes up to me in the bathroom and she goes, are you busy right now? Like I'm literally, it's 4 minutes away from my set. I'm just like going to the bathroom before I walk on. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just getting ready to go. What's up? And she goes, I just want you to know that mutual friend of ours is really suicidal. And I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. And she's like, yeah. And like, I think we just need to all like band together and do what we can. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you for letting, and I'm like, this is like, I understand that she wants to reach out. I don't know her that well at all. And I don't know, like this mutual friend, I'm like, yeah, I know them, but like, I don't think I should know
she
that
shouldn't be
about
on your
them.
Tour. Don't put her on your tour.
She shouldn't be on it anyway, but I don't think I should know that about them either because I'm not friends like that with them.
No.
But anyway, I'm like, okay, thank you. And she just kept wanting to prolong the conversation. I'm like, I have to go on now. Like they are literally calling me on now. And so I run on and I do my set. Crushed. Of course. No, I'm joking. I fucking crushed it. No, but then Auntie Donna was headlining on the main stage, right? And so
she did the same thing.
Yeah. So while I'm on stage, she finishes off my rider. She starts getting into Auntie Donna's rider. She's drinking. And then I see her walk up to Zach as they're about to go play the main stage of this music festival. There's like 3,000-4,000 people about to watch them. All their Auntie Donna stuff's going off, the music, the whatever, hype, the noise. And she's like, can I talk to you for a sec? And he goes, yeah, what's up? And she goes, look, I just want you to know that mutual friend of ours is really suicidal and I feel like you could really step up and help. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm watching this all and Zach goes, I don't really have the capacity to take this on right now. I'm about to go do a show. And then just walked on and did it and then absolutely crushed the show. But it was just like amazing because
the timing is amazing.
But also he handled it so well. But also it is a psycho thing to go do that to someone.
Yeah. I think that on your tour, there is a role for that. It's called the Rattler.
To just give you a bit of a spook before you go on.
A bit of a spook before you go on. You don't know what they're going to say each time. And it has to be true, everyone. They can't just make up stuff. It's like there has to be some like absolutely devastating information.
Yeah,
Or
but it was just like this person. The first
like
time we've
criticizing your looks or something like that.
that would be good. Oh, you're gonna wear that?
Yeah.
And then just let me walk on.
Yeah.
You're wearing that. Okay.
I watched the recent season of Life After Beth with Amy Schumer.
Oh,
I actually
is
really
it
like.
good?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I do. And there's this great bit where someone has done her wedding makeup and she hasn't got a mirror to see, and she's like about to walk down the aisle with Michael Cera, her husband, who has autism. And she goes, "Why is everyone looking at me? Is there something wrong with what I look like?" And he turns to her and goes, "Yeah, but it's too late now."
Fucking hell.
It's too late now.
It's too late now.
It's too late. Like, let's just get on with it. Like,
yeah,
it's very good. I know people say what they want about Amy Schumer. I don't mind her. I think it's a good show. I really like it. Speaking of TV shows,
should we get into it with the Vanderpump?
That's a good preamble. Yeah, let's Vanderpump it. This one's for Jen tonight.
Oh, so beautiful.
So we're on episode 5, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lake Tahoe.
Have you ever been to Lake Tahoe?
Tahoe. Arigato gozaimashita. That's not racist. It just sounds Japanese. Tahoe.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just laughing. I'm having a giggle. I'm having a giggle. I'm having a gasp.
Tahoe.
Ariga Lake Tahoe.
Ariga Lake Tahoe. Yeah. I did Japanese in grade 7.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell?
What can you
Lake
say
Tahoe.
in Japanese?
Arigato gozaimashita. Which means thank you very much.
Nice.
And I can say arigato gozaimashita.
All I know is onigai shimasu.
Well, that sounds nice. Japanese sounds so nice.
It's so nice.
Such a nice language to listen to. It's not like have you ever seen clips of people talking who can't speak English, what English sounds like to them?
Yes, so good.
It's like horrible Dutch. That's what it is. Okay,
I love people pointing that out. Like it was like, oh, there.
Where is Lake Tahoe? Is it Reno?
Playground of the rich and famous. That's all I know.
I took it for granted that you would know, I would have looked it up.
The Great Lakes of America. It's in the Sierra Nevada mountains, straddling the border of California and Nevada.
Oh, that would be so pretty.
That would be lovely.
I've
never done a holiday on a lake. Have you done a lake holiday?
Oh, probably.
The idea of it makes me feel itchy. Like it makes me feel like the water would be stinky. But maybe
a creek. I mean, like I've done a river holiday, which I think is close, and I used to row on dams. Mm-hmm. So dams are pretty close to, but they're pretty foul. You don't want to ever go swimming in a dam. It's full of kelp.
Yeah. There's leeches in the dams near our house.
Yeah, and we used to swim a lot in the Noosa River, but like it has so many bull sharks in it that we should have never. We used to actually swim across it like as kids and go fishing
insane,
and stuff.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. We used to stay at a place and just be like race each other, just cross the Noosa River. I feel like back then no one had a full understanding of how many bull sharks there are. And then they had like that infrared like thing.
Tracking or whatever.
Tracking, and there's just hundreds of them that eat people.
Fuck.
So,
because don't they get like the dogs in the Gold Coast off the canals? Often the bull sharks will just take them.
Yeah.
And then,
absolutely.
There was some chick that I think got attacked by a bull shark in Sydney in the harbour or something. Anyway.
Yeah. But no, Lake Tahoe looks beautiful and clear and just gorgeous. Mountain water. It's probably, I'm guessing, it's melted snow water, which is always the clearest, according to
does sound nice.
National Geographic.
Would you
made that up?
Go. Would you go on a holiday? So basically, in this episode of Vanderpump Rules, the gang all head to Lake Tahoe as Lisa Vanderpump's about to open a new restaurant there called Wolf by Vanderpump.
Mm-hmm.
And as a way to get the gang to like talk it out and be friends again, Schwartz invites everyone to stay in the same house and go visit Lisa's new restaurant. And that includes Sandoval and Lala and James Kennedy and not Ariana and Katie, because they have to stay behind and work on the patio. Something about a patio going on.
Or something about with her. There's something about her patio. There's issues. Someone took a shit in it or something, didn't they?
Yeah. That's funny though.
It's funny.
That's
Not
funny.
enough attention was like by the cameras were paid on the shit. One thing that I was interested in her choosing the name Wolf. I don't understand. There must be wolves there, but there is that famous chef called like Wolfgang
Puck. Wolfgang Puck. Yeah.
Yeah, and when she first said it, I thought, oh, it must be a crossover.
Yeah.
Thing. It's just an interesting branding idea.
In Google results, hers would come before Wolfgang Puck because it's shorter.
Yes.
So in that way, maybe she's genius.
Maybe she is genius. I feel like it was an excellent bit of I think it's really funny how they closed up Pump because they're like, yeah, we're going to retire soon, but then now they're opening like this huge restaurant in.
Yeah. And they also opened the restaurant in Las Vegas and stuff, and they're doing all these other things. Like, she's never going to stop.
Well, is Vanderpump a licensing thing? Or are they actually doing it themselves? So is there like a licensing thing where she decorates it and they have her name, she has a decoration.
Is she a consultant, you're saying?
Yeah. Is she a consultant? Can you buy the Vanderpump name, which would be the smartest, because that's what Virgin is.
Is licensing.
Well, Virgin's all licensing. So Virgin Money, I think Virgin Airlines is one of the only things like that's his baby. But Virgin, they have Virgin clothing, Virgin, socks, all of those stuff. Virgin... They had the drinks, everything. That it was all licensing. That's where he got most of the money from.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I watched the Richard Branson doco. It's really interesting.
What's it on?
Maybe binge HBO.
Oh yeah.
So they go to Lake Tahoe for no reason other than to hang out, which happens to be at the same time as this restaurant is opening.
But I don't think the restaurant has opened at this point either.
No, where are they eating?
That's the other thing. I don't know. They go to somewhere that looks like a fucking food court. I'm looking up Wolf by Vanderpump.
I feel like productions created a fake restaurant there. For some reason, that whatever restaurant that is, it has Vanderpump Rosé.
Yeah. Yeah. Wolf by Vanderpump only has 6 posts. And it just says, coming this winter.
I mean,
that's
not.
So they would have shot this a year ago or whatever. Yeah. And it wouldn't have been open. It would have been a year away from opening.
Yeah. This winter, they're in their winter now, aren't they? They're nearly out of their winter.
Yeah. But it's still, according to their social media, has not opened.
How awkward.
Weird.
Maybe I would, if I was them, probably wait till the show came out for publicity to do a hard launch. But it did look like they went to some weird restaurant that was a food court that for some reason had Vanderpump Rosé.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird.
It was weird. But I think in Australia, like Dan Murphy's license is Vanderpump Rosé.
Does it?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm not going back to Dan Murphy's.
Because of that?
No, I'm very anti-Coles and Woolworths at the
moment.
Oh,
yeah, fuck them. Yeah.
It's wild that those wines.
Oh, did you see that whole thing? It's like they've got their house vodka and their housing and they make it look like it's from Russia, but it's actually...
Yeah, there's 240 labels in Vintage Cellars house, whatever, not house, home brand. Yeah, and just that Coles CEO on the Four Corners the other night, she really rubbed me the wrong way.
They're fuckers.
I don't know what I expected. I didn't expect to tune in and be like, oh, she was delightful.
I love this girl.
Down, friendship is up.
She invited me to Lake Tahoe. I'd go.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts and feelings about the episode generally? The gang's all in the house together. We're seeing them all try and work it out with Sandoval in real time.
I think they're just tired of fighting with him. You know, when you get to like, you have people in your life that you just like fucking hate and you just like hate everything about them. But it does get to a stage where you're like, oh, I just can't be bothered.
I don't have the energy for this.
Maintaining that. That's what I'm feeling for them. They're just like, oh, I can't be bothered maintaining. He's not going anywhere. We can't do anything about this. He's clearly a cast member.
Yeah. And he's not going to leave. He will never leave that show.
If we don't create content with him, we won't get paid. So what are you going to do? Oh, how's that fight that Brock and Sheena had at the bikini store?
Oh, my God, yeah.
He's not, I don't know why he was speaking to her.
I mean, the guy has domestic violence charges, you know? I'm not saying anything improper is going on with him and Sheena. I'm just saying a man with that history talking like that in a public place to a woman.
What does he say in private?
Is a huge fucking red flag.
That's always when I see these things. I'm like, if you're comfortable saying these things to someone publicly, what are you saying privately? On TV. Yeah. I mean, I can understand frustration of being like, we need to move on with our lives, but ripping into her mom and ripping into her friends and, you know, he's kind of like, oh, yeah, we're newlyweds. We want to like, you can't have both, dude. You're going to ditch another kid? Oh, terrible thing to say, Margaret.
Well, did you that whole thing? She bought the house in her own name. She didn't buy it. Like they live together in a new house, and he has nothing to do with it. Sheena, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all. She owns everything. Of course. It feels like he doesn't have a job either. Like he doesn't. What's going on there? Is he still doing his exercise clothes?
Well, I think they try and talk about it where she goes through like, oh, you know, he came over here to play rugby, but that didn't work out. And then he tried to do a fitness app and that didn't work out. And then now he's doing, I reckon what it's going to be, given the looks on the season, I reckon he's going to try and do a budgie smuggler thing, but for America.
Like a Speedos brand.
Yeah, I reckon he's going to do that as like a camp type of thing. Like the way that Aussie Bum does it here, I reckon he'll try and do that in America.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
my
like,
vibe.
It's not such a dumb, like, it's everything's very Aussie over there. It's the Aussie brunch, it's bluey, it's all Australian, very Australian themed. So it's probably a good time to launch anything Australian themed off the back of that.
Yeah.
But to have that publicity and have that drive of the TV show and not do anything or make it work, pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But he seems he's a bit big, maybe. What is an NRL player?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard this, but they don't actually have a really good reputation.
Do
for
they?
Intellect.
They're not smarty pantsers.
No, they're not. They're not. I mean, like, I'm from Brisbane, so I know these things. So you're from Sydney.
Because
so
we don't know anything about NRL.
We don't know anything about NRL. It's just weird to hear an Australian accent on that show as well.
It is jarring. Jarring. And the way he kind of confronts Tom by not confronting with him, what are we going to do, Tom?
It's just like, oh,
yeah, mate, what are we going to do? What's going on here? Like, how have you figured it out? And, like, the way he sounds makes it sound like I feel like in the context of Australians, he would sound normal, but talking to Americans, he sounds very aggressive.
Yeah, I think so as well. And it also feels like he's trying to be more in the group. He keeps saying, like, us as a group, our group. Yeah. You're like, is it our group?
Yeah.
Or are you just a plus one? I reckon if he didn't show up next season, it wouldn't
Nothing would change.
Nothing would change.
Yeah.
He's just trying to really insert himself at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just speaking to your partner, your wife like that. If Ben spoke to me like that in a bikini store, first of all, it'd be very strange. We're both in a bikini store.
Yeah.
It'd be like someone's opened a bikini store that we know.
Yep. And you're trying it out of like obligation. You're like, oh, this looks cute. I'll give it a go. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah. But it would be someone works there that looks funny and did something funny. So we've gone in, pretended to be shopping to have a look at what that person's doing. It's happened before.
Okay.
Not to a bikini
When did
store.
it happen?
Oh, many times. I'm like, Ben, check this out. We go in and we pretend we're to do something. And we're like, walk out and we're like, oh my God, that was insane.
That's so funny.
That's the only time I could possibly think that Ben and I would both be in a bikini store
In a
at the
bikini
same
store
time.
together.
Yeah. So if that on itself would be very strange if he pulled a stunt like that during the very rare times that we're in the bikini store. Do you wear a bikini?
I do. The cotton on bikinis at the moment are so good. Like, they're very flattering.
Cotton on.
Yeah, I bought just a black bikini from Cotton On this summer, and I love it. Because I paid a lot of money for like fancier bikinis, and they've all been not that flattering. And the Cotton one has just been perfect.
It's funny, isn't it? The more expensive ones. Like I've got a Sea Foley one piece, it's black, and it's fine, but it's so high cut, like it's crazy. So unless you had like a serious wax, there's no point.
Yeah.
And then when I was recently in Perth, I forgot my togs. So I went to Target and I bought a $30 pair of black togs, and they are way better than the Sea Foley ones.
Yeah.
Way more comfortable. They're not as high cut, and they're not as like, they're not trying to like suck me in. All the togs are like
yeah,
I'm going to suck you in, make you look better. It's like, no, just let me.
It's like you see togs with like cutouts and stuff on them. I'm like,
that'll just fall out.
Exactly. I just want to splish and I want to splash. I don't want to be like worried about popping a nippy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I don't really have to. I've got little nips, so it's never been a problem for me.
I've seen them.
Can confirm.
Can confirm. You have them.
They're there. They're there. Can confirm.
She's a mammal.
She's a mammal.
She is a mammal.
Well, shall we move on to the reunion?
Well, I feel like we didn't talk much about Pump at all.
I mean, like, yeah.
I mean, I feel like Sheena's trying to force a storyline, which is like, I've got to be friends with Sandoval.
Yeah, and the Graham, the dog thing, that made me sad.
That made me very sad.
Yeah. I feel like, do you think it's true that Graham or Hippie, now we know he bit people and she had to get rid of him? That seems wild to me.
I feel like maybe, just because I feel like that was a very young dog. And, you know, they get a bit bitey when they're young. They teeth and stuff. And if you don't stay on top of it, then they get used to it. That's my only thing. And I can imagine a little dog like that freaking out on someone.
And plus, like, cameras around and, like, shuffling from house to house.
Yeah.
They didn't really
Tension, anxiety.
Yeah. Or she just couldn't look after it because she went into 4 months of mental health therapy.
Which also is a valid reason. But probably should have just given it back to James if she's going into hospital.
What's your thoughts on James's girlfriend? What's her name again?
Ali. I like her for him.
Yeah.
I like her for him. She seems
she is,
not that interested in him. You know, like not in a way that I feel like Rachel was always seemed very like impressed by James. Ali is just like, don't do that.
Yeah. She's just like, this is me. I'm not a massive reality TV personality, you know, like I'm just
I'm an astrologer.
I'm an astrologer and a DJ.
Yeah.
What a duo.
What a duo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, well, the other day when Ben was on this podcast, I said to him, it's like the fact they can buy a house and we can't, we really need to rethink things. If we got an astrologer and a DJ beating us to the mortgage punch, things need to change. I just think with Sandoval, I just feel like he's acting all the time. It's all acting. It's all, you know, it's all acting. And
this puppy dog thing he's doing where he's like, yeah, actually, Raquel told me that like a few months ago, but it wasn't for me to share. That's like,
and the crying when Sheena was nice to him. I don't know, man.
Seems like fake. I remember in that the profile that you brought up last week, them talking about how he wears Zara women's blazers. And now every single piece to camera or like interview, that's all I'm looking at is just the hem
short
on
sleeves.
The...
Yeah. It's so good.
What an Easter egg.
Yeah, absolutely. it's like he's written a script. He's like, I need to say this thing to this person. I don't really understand what empathy or sympathy or apology is, but if I say these words, it seems to work.
Yes.
That's what it feels like.
I don't know if you saw that TikTok I sent you of the PR lady, the famous PR TikTok lady, talking about how she had a conversation with Tom Sandoval about crisis. She's basically on TikTok, this woman, she does crisis communications. And she had a conversation with Tom Sandoval about crisis communications. And she was basically like, he will never, ever move past this moment, because for anyone to like move out of these moments where you're essentially being cancelled or whatever, you have to own it on some level. Like, and it cannot just be immediately thrown back at the people accusing you. And because he's just not done that, and it's a year later and he's still not doing that, he just will never, ever, ever move beyond that.
Yeah, it's like he's cognitively cannot understand that.
Yeah, that he, like, sometimes you just have to eat shit and then the moment will pass, but instead he's like trying to get his relevance from this moment by not apologizing.
It is kind of weird when you step back from it, that this amount of focus, and I kind of, not saying I'm on Sandoval's side here, right? Mm-hmm. But when you step back and you go, think about what we're actually talking about, it's like a man, all of this because a man cheated on his long-term girlfriend of that many
and
years.
And lied about it or whatever.
And then lied about it. It's a lot that he copped for it.
Yeah.
In a way. But is that because he did it on a reality show? You know?
I think it's because he hasn't owned it. I honestly think that's why it's still sustaining. Because I was thinking about it, and like I see people covering Rachel's podcast, right, and the stuff she says about it, and it genuinely does sound like she acknowledges that she fucked up. Like she went and did like intensive therapy. She's not on the show anymore. She talks about how like she can't blame other people for why she did these things. Like she can recognize why she did these things, but ultimately she's the one that did them, and she acknowledges that the way that she handled it wasn't okay and wasn't nice. And I feel like in 2 years, no one will give a fuck about her involvement in it. But his like wanting to be present in everything, but then also not owning it, I just feel like prolongs everything.
I think he's a bit simple.
I think he's a bit simple too. I reckon he's a bit like drug fucked too, honestly.
Maybe.
The amount of coke those people must be doing at allegedly. The amount of coke allegedly that those people do, I feel like would have, and the drinking. They work in bars, like
they're constantly. Well, he said that himself, didn't he? He's gone off the booze because he was drinking every single day for 3 years. They're constantly drinking on the show. It's I mean,
that would have some kind of cognitive effect on you for sure.
They you can tell like they look a bit bloated. He looks a bit better, but they get like bloated and weird, and they're always drinking, and it can't do good things for your mental health. No. And also feeling like you need to drink to get through a scene or do something.
Yeah.
There's another show that's always constantly drinking on it, and I can't remember. And I watch it and I go, these people, like, how are they? Oh, all like the Summer House ones, and kind of like the side young ones. You know, Winter House. Oh, Southern Charm. That's the one that's
quite notorious, right? They all get very fucked up.
Yeah, the level of drinking on that is wild compared to Vanderpump Rules. Like, it's just every scene they're drinking. Like, someone comes over, do you want like scotch? You know, stuff like that.
Just people who do shots in general. I feel like shots. I'm not a shots culture person. I know people who are though, where they're like, "We're gonna go out tonight. Let's have a shot." And we're just at their house, and I'm just like, "Oh, but we're just going to dinner."
It doesn't make me feel better. Yeah, we're just doing dinner.
We don't need to do a shot. And also I feel like, what are we doing? I don't know.
We're at the coffee club.
Yeah. At the airport coffee club. What are we talking about?
Club. Why are we doing shots? No. There is one good shot. One shot that I do like, if someone's ever going to do it, is Frangelico and fresh lime. I think that's a pretty good shot.
Oh, what is Frangelico? Which one's that one?
It's like hazelnut.
Yeah.
So when it goes down, you don't get that from like you get from like vodka or tequila or anything. It's really smooth. It's a really smooth shot with fresh lime in it. So yeah, if someone's like, you have to do it, just order that, and it doesn't even feel like a shot.
Dang. Okay, that's a hot tip.
from a...
Speaking of drinking.
Speaking of hot tips.
Hot tips. Should we move to... Is there anything else you wanted to say about Vanderpump, or should we move to...
No, I think that's good.
I think it was just kind of a medium episode.
Yeah.
It's getting us to where we're going to go, which is some kind of massive confrontation in Tahoe.
Yes.
Like clockwork it is.
Do you think it's... I feel like it looks like it's between Lala and Sandoval.
And Sheena, I feel. I feel like Sheena and Lala are going to start splintering off.
Good.
Good. Beverly Hills reunion part 1. We haven't really talked that much about Beverly Hills. It's kind of just been something we've missed the last few weeks. But how did this reunion land with you?
Good.
Yeah?
Main frustration was Dorit's headpiece.
Dude, I was about to say the same thing.
Oh my God, sort that out. That would have been a nightmare for the director.
And the one piece
of hair. That was weird. That weirdly came nearly to her eyebrow. Like, I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's not even like a curl. It's just like stuck to her forehead.
Yeah, because it's meant. I feel like she's trying to do like baby hairs, but it's just one long hair.
Yeah, it's so weird. But it was already annoying me that half her face was covered when she was talking. Because weirdly she was put next to Kyle as well, which is going to be annoying within itself. It's going to
cut into her Kyle's shot too.
Yeah.
You're always going to get a dirty close-up with Kyle now because of the...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But then somehow halfway through the conversation, her headpiece moved back, and they probably just did a stop down where they're like, stop, this is getting ridiculous. You have to move your hairpiece back because we cannot see. But it was halfway through a conversation with the edit, which would have been a nightmare for the edit. I feel really bad.
The edit, I wrote that down as a note, that the edit in this episode is so fucking weird.
So weird.
You notice it with Anne-Marie, where they're like, it's so brutal, where they're like, Anne-Marie, welcome to the show. You know, you're a really forthcoming person, and you made it no bones about it when you first arrived on the show. Cut to the package, come back in. Anne-Marie, your mother died. Tell us about that. And it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot of like knee-jerk weirdness.
Yeah.
And while that, you know, like Dorit's headpiece is moving back and forth in a way that only her hair and makeup people could do. It's not like she's tucked it behind her ear. I found that very frustrating. She has a full
glam squad too. Someone could have pinned it.
Everything's done wrong, and her makeup is way too heavy for her. You can see it on her skin as well, you know, like it's not...
Does she have bad skin? I feel like at some point she's talked about how she was very insecure about her skin.
Maybe.
And I feel like that's why maybe she goes very hard on the coverage. But it's actually funny. Again, I keep bringing up Drag Race, but they literally talk about how like you need to pin stuff back. Like you can't just have shit like flopping around. And that's for grown men dancing and singing. Yeah, whereas this is a woman just sitting on a couch. Like you have a full glam squad.
I mean, I love the color. If it wasn't for that headpiece, it'd be really gorgeous, I think. But it looks like Dorit's going to be in the firing line over to Kyle. Like it was interesting. I thought the whole thing we're going into is Kyle was going to get, you know, really laid into about the Mauricio stuff. But it's kind of been twisted because that stuff between Dorit and Garcelle. Yeah, I feel like Garcelle wouldn't have gone as hard on her if she liked her, you know.
Yeah, and then Dorit and Crystal too.
Yeah, Dorit and Crystal, and I think Crystal had a good point with the child bride thing. That's quite offensive when you really think about what.
Yeah, it really is.
Kind of it's suggesting pedophilia in a relationship. Yeah. So I get why she was like, "Fuck you." But I did like it when Anne-Marie tried to interject with Garcelle and say,
you didn't stand up for me, but
Dorit did. But Dorit did. And Garcelle was like, oh, come on, you know, step back, you know, get back in your lane. You don't know who. And she's like, everyone yells. That's not a thing. You were yelling. Like everyone yells. That's not an angry attack thing. It's just yelling.
Yeah. I feel like Anne-Marie, like those little fish that like attach onto the big shark.
Mm.
She's kind of that. Like, she just observes who's got the central conflict and then just kind of attaches on in the sideways. Like they literally show a clip of her the first time she meets everyone, and she attaches herself to Kyle by being like, so what, Kyle can't drink anymore? Is that what we're saying? Like,
Yeah.
she like eyes her out and goes for that, right? And then
I don't think she'll be back. I hope she's not.
I don't think she's back.
She doesn't have a sense of humor. That's the thing. She can be like that. Every single one of those women on that lineup has a great sense of humor. Like
classic rookie mistake though, because we've talked about it before. When women come on, and they're like, "I'm fine, I'm funny," and then they're not, and then they don't realize until they watch themselves back.
Yeah, and there's just like they're obviously Bravo's playing it safe now. Her husband has all those allegations, so they've taken a huge amount of her edit out of family time with him. They've only put a small amount that they kind of had to put in.
Smatterings.
Yeah, she should have been a friend of at best. I reckon.
They should get Bill Burr's wife on. She would be fun.
Yeah, she would be. Oh my God, that would be the ultimate housewife. If you're listening, Bravo, bring back Bill Burr's wife, because that would be amazing. She's
cool and funny.
Yeah. And then we'd get Bill Burr on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh my God.
And then we'd get Bill Burr content, like stand up about Real Housewives.
Yeah.
It would be the perfect circle
for the world.
Yeah. Perfect circle.
Yeah, so I don't really understand the Dorit and Kyle thing too much. I saw some talk that was like, oh my gosh, like what a huge betrayal that Dorit read that text out, or showed Erica that text from Kyle about. I don't think it was that big a deal, was it? People saying that she kind of she was like, that crosses the line because that wasn't on camera, and and Dorit saying like, she tried to silence me. It was the most manipulative thing I've ever heard, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like Dorit's trying to make too much of everything. I feel like Anne-Marie, her strategy this season is to just attach to whatever the central conflict seems to be. Sutton this year, like I feel like, the whole thing. And then, but I feel like we already have that person in a Crystal, who is already the person that attaches herself to whoever's having the main conflict.
I like Crystal in there. I think she's a good
balance.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you the whole time, because I know in the times in the past you've not been like a massive fan of her. And I was thinking about you in this one, because I was like, I wonder what Maggie's thinking about Crystal right now.
Yeah, I like Crystal because I think she's a good balance in the team. Like if you can't, she's not gunning so hard to be the main character. And she's quite a good narrator. I do think that it'd be good if she opened up more about her business.
Yes, that's so much. She keeps mentioning it, and I'm like, okay, shit. Like, tell us about it.
Tell us about it. Let us know. Take us to the coconut grove. Like, just all of that stuff. I want to know.
Girls' trip to Thailand would be so lit.
Exactly. Like, all of that stuff, I think would really help her in the position. I think it's even alluded to now that she doesn't actually bring anything to it. But I think she's got a sense of humor. Like, she's had some good gags.
She's clearly a good hang, because I always see those photos she posts where it's like having massive parties at her house in their basement and whatever. I'm like, she's clearly got something going on. People that like her. So then why isn't it transferring to the show?
I don't know. I think it's exactly what we just said. I think it's just not opening. Her opening up was her talking about her brother and talking about her eating disorder, which is important, but it's hard to make that a storyline, it's part of your character. It's not it'd be difficult by anyone to make a whole eating disorder storyline, which would be nuts. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think Anna Marie is she's just really she's just really awful.
Flop vibes. Absolute flop vibes.
Yeah.
The fashion's not really there. The chat's not really there. She's not bringing it in fights either. So it's like, what is this? Like, we are missing a Lisa Rinna out of this. We're missing a Vanderpump. Like, where are they?
The first thing out of her mouth was a sentence that said esophagus in it. Yeah. They need a Rinna or a Vanderpump. They need someone to come in, someone of colour, because I think it's good to have, I'm not just saying that. It's much more interesting watching than a whole bunch of white women. Yeah. Someone with more diversity in their background, be it like a Middle Eastern or something.
Do you know what you need? Like a fucking rich-ass fucking expat. Like a real, like if one of the Dubai girls moved to Beverly Hills. Could you imagine like the level of wealth and then the way that person could run these girls would be so fun.
I'd be interested to see if they are going to bring Heather Dubrow on from Orange County. Because she literally does not live in Orange County anymore. She lives in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And her husband works in Beverly Hills. And there's been all those photos of her hanging out with Kyle and all of those guys. I think she'd be good. I mean, the diversity isn't there. I mean, she's Jewish, but not what we were referring to. But I think she's good TV when she wants to be. And she was – the thing about her in Orange County that got boring for me was that her level of wealth was not even close to the rest of the cast. Like she's unbelievably rich. And then they would have like cast members who were single parents who were working single parents trying to make an income. And it was just weird them hanging out.
Yeah. I felt the same a bit with like, remember when I don't know if Vanderpump and Teddy were ever on at the same time, but like Vanderpump for sure. Adrian Malouf, like they were all very, very, very wealthy. And then you had someone like Brandy, a single mom who's like renting. Like it just didn't gel.
Yeah, and you kind of want to I want to watch that tax bracket. I want to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I don't want it to have a reflection of my own life on the show. So, yeah, that would be my thing, is that Heather Dubrow potentially, or as a friend of. Heather
Dubrow as a friend of, I would love.
I think she'd love it as well. She's definitely gunning for it. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love, obviously I'd love Rinna to come back. I don't think she's well enough to, but I feel like what she brought was like so next level. Harry Hamlin. I just miss Harry Hamlin. I miss Rinna. Rinna's daughter's like legit a supermodel now. I feel like that would be fun. Like I just miss that level. I just don't want this whole like Anne-Marie talking about the politics between nurse anesthetists and anesthesiologists.
Oh my God, if I had to hear that, it's the boringest thing.
It's
That's
so
the only
boring.
thing she had. Do you know what? The other person they could put in would be Cynthia Bailey from Atlanta, who was at Kyle's dinner party.
Oh, that'd be good.
She's good.
Yeah.
She was like 8 seasons on Atlanta, and I think she lives in LA now.
Damn.
There's nothing wrong with bringing them across, I reckon.
I think that would actually be really fun. And whenever I see them pop up in other people's, like when there was a crossover between New York and Salt Lake, I was like, that's fun. That was fun.
Oh yeah, or that ultimate New York LA, New York Beverly Hills crossover where it was Brandy, Yolanda.
That's right. Yeah.
And I can't remember the New York one. Ladies, was it Bethany? Yeah. And they were all old friends. Yeah. That was a good Avengers moment.
That was good. What do you hope for the rest of the reunions? Is there anything in particular you want to see get covered?
I mean, I'm kind of bored of the Kyle like slow trickle out breakup. Felt like there was nothing else going on. We all knew from the start they'd broken up. The last thing the only thing they've got in their back pocket is the reveal of what the relationship between her and Morgan actually is.
Yeah. Did you also notice as well, Kyle in the latter part of the season and also on this episode of the reunion starts like throwing out little Vanderpump barbs? Yeah. Because like at her birthday, she kind of goes, "Who am I, Lisa Vanderpump?" and just kept saying it. Yeah. And then in the first part of the reunion, there's that little, I don't know if it's meant to be off mic or whatever, but she's like, "Oh my God, Crystal told me that Vanderpump didn't know who she was."
Oh, yes.
And asked if I was still on the show. Can you believe that? Honestly, it feels like Kyle trying to start something to stay relevant, because that would have been, she would have seen what happened with Vanderpump Rules last year. She would have seen the New York Times articles.
Going to the Washington, what is it? The
correspondence dinner,
the Emmy noms, all of that.
I
would
feel
love
like she's
Vanderpump to come to the show, like Vanderpump back to the show. Yeah, that would be.
I don't think she will, but that would be so sick.
And Kyle talking about how she's now goes hiking, and you know she has friends, and all the friends all they do is work out and all of this stuff. It's like I don't know how it's all very strange. Plus, like, have you seen the promos for Maurizio's show.
Selling Beverly Hills, whatever it is.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
fully opening up way more than Kyle is on all of this.
Did you watch any
show.
of the first season of that?
Yeah, it was so boring.
So boring.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, how's this? Yeah.
Can someone just clip it up for me so I can see those bits? Because I'm not going to watch the rest of it.
I'm not.
Also, I get very upset about like house selling shows because I get very jealous. It makes me very upset.
It's such a boring show. Like when, what's her name? Farrah or whatever. Her first house she sells is like their house. It's like, oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. That's their house.
Oh, wow. How'd you get that?
Low stakes.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I'm looking forward to, I'm always looking forward to a reunion episode 2. I know that also on tonight is, we're recording this Thursday night, is Miami. Starting, then Miami's going to do the reunion 2 nights in a row for some reason. So, yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening. Yeah, we've been very blessed having so many on at the same time.
It's been a good one. You know, when we started this and we were doing weekly recaps of New York, it seemed dark, it seemed grim, but now I feel like we've spoiled it for riches. Yeah.
Yeah, and potentially you might have to start getting into New Jersey and OC because they're the ones coming up.
Yeah, I tried a bit of last season at OC. I could try and get back into it. I do like the girlies.
Oh, and big news, I heard that potentially it's leaked that Nene and Portia are coming back to Atlanta, which would be a huge get.
That'd be huge.
Because Nene wrapped up her court case.
Dang.
And Portia has just been chilling. She went and got married and stuff. So,
she's been on the Traders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been crushing it on the Traders in America. I've seen clips. I haven't been able to watch it yet. But
where are we watching that? Like, I want to watch it. It's got Tamara on it and all of those guys.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not illegally downloading it.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend illegally downloading it.
No. Yeah.
It'll come to Paramount Plus at some point, and I'm sure we can all watch it lawfully on Paramount Plus in Australia.
That sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I was lovely chatting with you, Jen.
Do you have anything you'd like to plug, Maggie?
I have nothing. I have nothing.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've got shows galore, honey. If you want to come see me at Melbourne Comedy Festival, please do. I'd simply love it. I think I'm doing Sydney Comedy Festival. I think my shows go on sale within the next 2 weeks. You can find out more about that at jenfricker.com. Yeah, God. I'm self-producing this year, and it's been good, but also fuck.
Yeah, as someone who's produced a show every year for 10 years, 1 or 2, it's a roller coaster, but it's once you figure it out, it's like you'll be great.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, but it's also like I want this to go well.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a great festival, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
Upset you didn't write the whole show about me.
Why?
It's already been done.
There's still time to change.
There's still time.
All right.
Well, have a lovely night. Thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you. And we'll catch you next week.